In the last 6 hours, lawmakers wrapped up a new round of testimony on a bill that impacts the LGBTQ community.
Yeah, we're talking about House Bill 454. It would ban gender-affirming care for minors here in our state. 10 TV's Brittany Bailey asked one of the representatives how this might harm or help children.
Today was the day that opponents of this bill finally got to have their voices heard, and they say they were ready to clear up a lot of misinformation.
And it was important for us to bring some of our clinical leaders to set the record straight.
Several representatives from the Ohio Children's Hospital Association spoke in today's hearing, which was invite only for opponents of the bill. The association represents our state's 6 children's hospitals, including nationwide.
We do not do gender-affirming surgeries. We do provide, in limited circumstances, puberty blockers and hormone treatment, but only after a very extensive and comprehensive multidisciplinary approach anchored in behavioral and mental health. That is the foundation of care, that when a family and a patient presents, oftentimes in crisis, they are subjected to intense counseling before any additional course of action may or may not be recommended for that individual.
A lot of the care that you seem to be concerned about, they're saying doesn't happen in Ohio.
It does happen. And do you have the Facebook posts? So we
can't go on Facebook posts. That's like saying my Uncle Joe up the street has a neighbor.
No, it's not. It's their Facebook. It's their monitored Facebook. It is parents who are actually happy with the services that's being provided, and they have control over this Facebook group. They could go in and moderate. They could remove these posts. They could take these posts out. They're in total control of this Facebook page.
Representative Click, who sponsored the bill, then gave us a stack of printed Facebook comments as his proof, and he was not swayed by the testimony from medical experts.
This protects children.
What about the people who say this harms children?
I disagree with them. I don't think the facts bear them out.
Well, a good deal of the information that Pastor Click's supporters have shared is false and misleading, and it's not based in science or evidence. So it's not equivalent to what we saw today from healthcare professionals.
One of the biggest concerns for opponents is that if the bill passes, any hospital that still offers certain gender-affirming care could be stripped of all Medicaid funding.
Those are grave, grave consequences over a bill that we believe is a solution in search of an Ohio problem that does not exist.
What's likely to happen now is that testimony on this bill will pick up again in the fall. Reporting from the State House, Brittany Bailey, 10 TV News.